Oh no. What have I done? Just make sure I gotta plug this in. Ah, what is going on? Oh my gosh. No idea if it's actually working or not. But hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to a very short and quick stream because I'm actually just testing. I'm testing a new oh my gosh, you guys are all awake when we got Vision X. He said, "Yo, shame about the Man U game. We should have won." Yeah, don't get me started, man. That was unfreaking believable. Like we win that game, right? We are literally third. Like we got like third, like Champions League and everything. And what happens, man? Luke Shaw gets injured. We can't bring one man on, and then Pogba goes off. Bruno goes off, and when those two go off, man, it's just like the second team ain't the same, man. We need to buy some decent midfielders in the summer and stuff. Yeah, I'm proper gutted, man. I couldn't believe it. From 2-1 to 2-2. So yeah, I mean we didn't lose. That's the main thing, but we still remain fifth, which kind of sucks. But hopefully we go again in the next game. But yeah, I'm disappointed, man. Like majorly disappointed. But you know what, man? We can still do it, man. So Vision X still got games in. We still got enough games to make it happen. So we got Snarpip. That's the name. Hello, what's up, man? I hope you're good and stuff. Hey, let me know how the audio is, by the way. How's the sound and stuff to you guys? The video as well. So the whole point of this stream is actually to test a whole new to test streaming at 60 FPS, which is supposed to be a lot smoother and a lot cleaner to look at. So I don't know how this is looking to you guys. So let me know if everything's in sync or not, and how the imagery and all that stuff looks. So let me know. We got Supercar City saying hi. What's up, man? Hey, where were you this weekend, Supercar City? Actually, to be honest with you, man, London was kind of dead anyway. There wasn't much to see apart from, how can I say, all kinds of stance cars and stuff, man. All kinds of crazy camber, if that's your thing. If you missed that, watch my latest stream from yesterday. It was pretty mad. I still don't get the point of camber. Like, I know why camber exists, but when it's like exaggerated, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It just makes the cars look strange. How you turn a corner with camber like that? Anyway, what do I know about cars anyway? Vision X is Albi. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting, isn't it? Like I said before, it's a cool name. Vision X. I am Albi. What's up? I hope you're good and stuff. You got BDT Trance from yesterday. How you doing, man? I hope you're good. You said that sounds good here. That's dope. Snarpip. What is the story with that name, man? You got some funky and funny ass names up in here. Snarpip. That's a cool name. He also said that sound is good. So using this mic today. I love this mic. It's dope. And we have Supercar City saying he was working. Oh yeah, dude. To be honest, like he didn't really miss much. There were a few supercars and stuff, but yeah, it's mostly stunts and crazy modified cars and stuff like that. We got Israel Perez saying crazy. What crazy? I don't like it. What don't you like, Israel? What are you on about, man? What are you talking about? I guess you mean stance. All these stance cars. Oh, camber. Yeah, camber is an interesting one. It's definitely a scene that I'm not very well. Well, camber is not a scene in itself. Camber is basically how you adjust the wheels, like if they're towed in or towed out, like this. So like most, like yesterday, all cars, man, the wheels are all like this. It's literally, it's almost flat. It's like you're driving on the side of the wheels, man. It's so weird to look at. But I'll be honest, man, Sloane Street might be dead if you like supercars because 2 days of that weekend, like there were police everywhere, man. But I can kind of see why there is police because recently on Sloane Street, man, all the stance cars and modified cars are kind of taken over. And I'm not saying that stance cars are bad, but seriously, man, some of those drivers, man, they're just literally taking the PISS because I mean, people live there and stuff. You gotta respect people's homes and stuff like that. So like doing crazy burnouts and speeding up and down and just like revving like idiots, that is not cool, man. Don't do that, especially like near someone's house around Sloane Street. Because if they close Sloane Street, we all lose out, man. So do that somewhere else, like in the sticks somewhere, but not like in the city center, man. For that reason, there are a lot of supercar owners that I know who will no longer go to Sloane Street because of the situation and the scene there. they don't want to be associated with that. So we all lose in that regard. So that's what I'm trying to say here. BDT Trans said, dude, you'll have to tell me about your setting for the recent photographs. Oh boy, you know what? I'll be honest with you guys right now. I'll be real. The recent photographs is trial and error, man. It's been tough because I mean, basically I'm doing like panning shots. When you do panning shots, you gotta try and anticipate the speed of the car and try to match your shutter speed to the speed of the car. But as you know, no car is gonna move at 30 miles an hour constantly. Sometimes I put the foot down and just like gas it, and then you're too slow, you're too fast. So it's like it's anticipation, but at the same time, over time, you kind of learn because by experimenting and keeping on shooting and panning, you kind of over time learn to capture those kind of images. Like for me, I love cars, but I think cars should look like they're moving. I hate photographs of cars when they're stationary. So it's like if a car's on the road, right, and you take a photo of it and the wheels are like solid and they're not turning, it looks weird to me. Like cars are supposed to be alive, supposed to be moving around. So that's why I do photos the way that I do them, because I want to show the cars moving and show them they're alive, they got energy, and they're like fast and all that stuff. Because I think it looks cool, at least to my eye. But you know, everybody got different taste in it, so you just never know, man. You just never know. But I'll be honest, the recent reaction to the photos has been pretty cool. I get little DMs asking me like, what are your camera settings? What lens you use? And all this stuff. It's like, it's not so much about the camera you use or what lens you use. I mean, there is a factor to that as well, but it's more about, what's the word? Figuring out what you like in a photo. Like, you know, what kind of photos that you like. For me, I just like things that move. That's why I do like video and stuff. And when I see something stationary, it's like, I want to see things move around. That's why I do the photos that I do. And obviously, I love movies as well. So I like that cinematic kind of like moving, kind of like Michael Bay kind of look in it. That's what I'm trying to capture there in my videos. And also my photographs, man. I got to take a sip of some orange juice. Woo! Man, this dude thirsty. Went for a run this morning. I'm in so much pain right now. You don't even understand, man. Trying to get fit again. All right, let's get back to this. Where was I? So BDT said, yeah, I had a lot of blurry shots from the weekend. Dude, it's difficult, but you got to hang in there and keep trying. Like when you take a shot and it doesn't work out, you either have to increase your shutter speed or slow it down. So you got to figure out like what best works for you. It's a hit and miss thing. You're going to get more missed shots than hit. So you got to keep practicing is basically what I'm trying to say. But next time you see me, come and say what's up. You also said totally agree about motion blur though. Yeah, man, motion blur is, oh man, I love that thing. The thing is though, like back in the day I used to like post motion blur photos or like blurry backgrounds. Everybody was saying, Raucus, why are you posting pictures with blurry backgrounds? I'm like, dude, do you not understand that? Because when you're on Sloane Street, for example, right, you got cars parked on the roadside, you get people everywhere. So I used to blur the background because those people were like interfering with the look of the car. So by blurring it out, it makes the car pop. That's what I used to do. Everyone's like, nah, why are you doing that for? I want everything to be sharp. I'm like, dude, this is like a personal, like, artistic choice. It's the same thing that I do with like panning shots, because like on Sloane Street, there are people everywhere like walking around anyway. You can't control that. And then there are cars in the background as well. By blurring and panning, you're blurring out the background and focusing just on the car. So that's why I do that as well. So, hell yeah. And then Snarpip. So that I saw an Aston Martin DBR1. Damn, man. In London yesterday. That is sick. Dude, where did you see that? I didn't see that. That is so dope. God damn. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I just think like there's a bit of a shift in the car scene at the moment. I just think that we're seeing less and less supercars. I don't know if that's because the Arabs are not coming over because of COVID, or if the owners that I've spoken to basically prefer now driving their supercars like in countrysides, isn't it? Because the roads are open, it's more fun. And city driving and all that stand stuff, I guess they're not feeling that anymore. So yes, it's kind of a shame. But I'm not saying that I don't like stand stuff. I do some things. It's an area that I don't really know much about. I want to learn more about. So I'll try and do that over the weeks and whatever. And that's pretty cool. It's a very interesting scene. It's very American in how the scene is, because in the US, man, people like literally modify their cars left, right, and center. In the UK, we tend to like kind of leave things like stock as they are. But recently, I've definitely seen a change. I don't know if that's because more of them are coming to London, or if there's definitely more of a change in like modifying your cars or stuff like that. But I definitely see that now, and it's quite cool. So how is the video still? Still cool? Hell yeah. By the way, like over the weekend, I don't know if oh my gosh, if any of you guys watched the F1, because I watched last week and also like this past week as well. It was amazing, man. The last two races, man, it was pretty incredible. They were both held at the same track in Austria because obviously COVID, you can't race everywhere. So that is Styrian GP on the same track where the Austrian GP last week. And last week, Lewis Hamilton, he came fourth, I think. He had all kinds of penalties and fans and stuff. And Bottas won the race. And I think Leclerc came second. But this week, man, Lewis Hamilton, man, brought home the W, man. The big W. And he won it like, it was an easy race for him. But it was interesting, and like seeing like what's happening to Ferrari at the moment, because those guys, man, I don't know what's going on. They are just like, as though infighting. Like, it just seems like since last year when like they got accused of using some illegal stuff in their car, and that thing got removed. I think 2 races before the end of the season last season, their car just completely became slow. And this year they're like 10th slow on the grid, man. That's pretty bad. You got Williams, you got McLaren, you got Renault, and all, they're faster than Ferrari right now. It's crazy. And then to add to that, you got Leclerc crashing into Vettel yesterday. That's kind of crazy, man. They're like, what are they doing? It's crazy stuff. Let me see if I missed anything here. Oh my gosh, you got London supercars in the house. And he said, what type of industry do you work in other than supercar spotting? So my work revolves around video. So I do a lot of like work in the automotive space. So filming for like car brands, like shooting commercials, that kind of thing. I haven't really done recently anything really out of the car scene, to be honest with you. Most of the work that I do is definitely around the car scene. I mean, you could say, I don't know, watches for like car drivers. It's like, so that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. I do not know if that answered your question. One more thing I want to show you guys. I haven't opened it yet, but hold on 1 second. Woo, okay. So the reason why I'm testing this stream is because inside this box here, I don't want to show my address. It's something quite cool. So I will do. You know what I want to do? I want to do like a live unboxing of this probably tomorrow. That's why I'm testing this stream thing here right now. I'm waiting for one more thing to arrive. If it gets here tomorrow, then I'll do both of them at the same time. Do a live unboxing here. If not, I'll do this one and then do a separate one for that. And this all tied in with Raucous Wear. So there's something nice in this box. So I will do an unboxing hopefully tomorrow. So anyway, let's get back to this. Let's answer some of your questions as well. I wasn't even planning to do like a stream today. Oh my gosh. Wow. BDT said trans. Yeah. BDT trans said yep, no issues. Okay, cool. So London Supercars, I read that already. So Snarpip, cool name, said by the way, if you're watching this for the first time and subscribe there, please subscribe and also hit the thumbs up button as well. It helps basically syndicate this video to more people, or stream to more people. I think it's better to watch a stream when there's more people watching because it's more interactivity, isn't it? So by clicking the thumbs up and also sharing the link, more people will join the stream, and therefore we have more fun up in here, and we learn more as well. Snarpip said I also saw a Zonda on the A1 a while ago. Damn, man. Yeah, the thing about Zondas is they look crazy dramatic. Like, they just look wild, like something literally out of like Jupiter or space or something like out of this world. And then you hear that V12 sound, man. Yeah, it's insane. The Zonda is like, it's right there, man. It's like, I love that car. It's insane. I've never driven one, but I've been given the keys to rev one. I tell you, man, when I came out, I couldn't walk. That's how crazy it was. The invigorating feeling to hearing that V12 scream like right behind your ear is mad. And the car is quite clunky as well because of the gears, man. When you shift the gears, it's a very definite mechanic kind of clunking thing going on. And then you put your foot on that gas. Oh, man. Yeah, I had like all kinds of goose pimples and stuff, man. I was like, this is sick. To drive a Zonda, that's like it's up there, like one of the craziest goals that you can have. So hopefully one day, soon. Oh man, okay. So where else have I missed here? So BDT said, yeah, Hamilton, yeah, for real, man. Look, that guy, man, he is like on another level. I mean, he gets a lot of like. Hamilton is one of those drivers where you either love him or you hate him, but you can't hate someone if they are super talented, man. That guy, like, just give him like, because if you like watch the Grand Prix qualifications like on Saturday, it was pissing down with rain, man. I mean, he was just like, that guy drives on ice and he will still get pole position. He was driving that car like no one's business. And then someone say, yes, it's the best car on the grid. Yes, that's true. But his teammate is driving the same car and he couldn't do like pole position. He came fourth. Or was it worse than that? So he's just like on another level. Like when he's zoned in, man. He one hell of a driver. So I hope he gets the 7th championship this year. Makes it 8, 9. Make it a 10. No. Do 11, right? Spinal tap all the way to 11 and leave it at that. That's what I would do, for real. Don't do like a Nico Rosberg. One win and you're out. What's that about, man? That's terrible. London Supercar said, appreciate that. Did it take you a lot of confidence to start filming in front of others and for you to share your channel with your family, etc.? It was really interesting. Like the whole vlogging thing just didn't really. It only happened because you guys or people who watch me like filming stuff around said, "Why are you not vlogging?" The thing is that it never really crossed my mind to get started. I was like, you know what? I just love filming cars. That's what I used to do. And then I can't remember who it was. Someone just said to me, "Look, why don't you do vlogging?" And then I kept getting like a DM saying, "Dude, just vlog, man." Then I thought, you know what? Why not? And obviously in the beginning, because you're new to the scene, you're like, okay, how do I do this? Things go wrong because I had all kinds of camera gear. Like some cameras are better for vlogging than others because I had a cinema camera, and you don't want to vlog with a cinema camera because everything on that is like completely manual. Because when you're vlogging, things are moving around so quickly, you can't keep changing like lenses and stuff when you're like, it just doesn't work. You gotta have a camera that has good autofocus, but that's not the most important thing. I think being able to like access your stuff quickly and change is very, very important. But for me, to talking in front of people is not a problem for me. So what I used to do was to get used to it, I'll go to Oxford Circus, like in the middle, because there are people everywhere, and just go vlog there. If you can do it at Oxford Circus, you can do it anywhere. That's basically how you can get used to vlogging really quickly. And yeah, Oxford Circus, man. People obviously trying to jump into your vlogs, or ask you questions and stuff. You're going to get all kinds of weird looks. I'll be honest, man. You're going to get all kinds of weird looks. And some people be like, why are you filming me? You're like, you're like, I'm not filming you, man. I'm talking to myself. The camera's facing me. So, but it's like, it's just a matter of just saying, you know what, I'm going to do this and just focus on what you want to do and don't worry about everything else, is what I can say. I don't know if I answered your question there. I kind of get carried away a little bit. Oh my gosh. So London Supercar said that I appreciate your hustle in making videos consistently. Keep it up, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate hearing that. I've also seen you around Sloane Street. Yeah, that's like my second home for real. You're such a friendly character and always kept it humble when people approach you. Dude, man, thanks for that, man. I really appreciate that. It's like I just think the car scene without people is kind of pointless, because I mean, cars are amazing, but cars without the people around them doesn't make it's not as much fun, at least for me anyway. Because I had a podcast. I don't know if you guys have listened to it yet. The one went out today and one went out last week with Charlie B, the photographer. He was like another car photographer as well. We're basically just talking about cars in general and what it means to us. Because in London, we're so blessed because we have so many different kinds of cars, but we also have like a lot of car owners that you can literally approach and speak to. So we were just basically discussing that the most interesting thing for me, and at least for Charlie, was the fact that someone can drive a Bugatti and another guy can be driving, I don't know, a Vauxhall Corsa, but they still have a common language that they can talk about because they both love cars. It doesn't matter what car you have. The community is still the same. We still love cars and anyone can talk to one another, and that's what I really love about it. I love the people around the cars, and that for me is what makes the car scene what it is. Because cars by themselves are the people is like, meh, it's not as much fun. So I guess that's what kind of attracted me to the whole car scene. It's the cars and the people. And that's very important to me. Let me see if I've missed anything else. I can't believe you guys are still up at this time. It's like 11:30, man. It's like school night, work tomorrow and stuff like that. So hopefully the image is still looking nice, crisp and clean for everyone. And the audio hopefully is all nicely synced as well. Because sometimes it goes in and out of sync. So hopefully it's all cool. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to have to go to bed, people. I think tomorrow I'll do, what can I talk about tomorrow? Because I've got nothing prepared for this stream. There's no imagery to overlay or anything like that, because it's just meant to be like a quick test stream. So hopefully it's all working. Tomorrow I'll prepare something. We can talk more about, I don't know, what happened in the car scene like this week and last week and stuff like that. Hold on a second. What's going on here? I got Israel Perez saying that at London Supercars, don't tell him too often. Otherwise, he'll need to tell him. Otherwise, what? Otherwise, we will need to tell him all the time. Oh, come on, man. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, I'll just carry on, man. You know what? Screw that. Let's just carry on until at least I can until 12, whatever. If you guys still awake at that time. So over the weekend, me, George Danford, and also Israel Perez, Supercars Wimbledon, we went over to Joe Macari. Oh my gosh! If you guys haven't been there recently, they got some amazing cars in there, man. What are LaFerraris? I mean, when I say LaFerraris, they had 3 of them, right? They had a yellow LaFerrari coupe, so sick, black roof, yellow. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. And then they had a LaFerrari Aperta in black. Woo, that was just so like, oh my god. And then they had a Riso red LaFerrari coupe as well. So all these 3 amazing cars in one place. Like you open the door and boom, there they are, just looking at you. And then there was a Porsche 959. I don't know, man. Israel, you probably know more about this kind of stuff, man. The old school Porsche that used to race in the, I think in the Dakar Rally or something. I mean, this thing looks so cool. I love the fact that it still has all the stone chips on it and has all the dust from the Dakar like desert like on it as well. It's kind of nuts to see this thing just like sat there in the middle of Joe Macari. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and the smell was like amazing. Inside was just dirt and sand everywhere, and it had those like massive knobbly tires that you don't expect to see on a Porsche. But it was so nice to see that. They had a 288 GTOs in there as well. They had what else did they have in there? They had an Enlago F12. Whoo, that was so nice. It was like, oh my gosh, it's just crazy green. It's just like, oh man. I've seen it there before, but it was so nice to see that. They had a yellow TDF there as well. They had Maserati MC12, all kinds of cool cars. So if you can, go check them out. There's some amazing cars in there. What else is here? So BDT said, yeah, I need to go actually. Yeah, no worries, man. I catch you next time. It's a bit late. Murphy said good night. I guess everyone's leaving now. Since I said goodbye. Oh my god, we got Drowsy in the house, man. Drowsy, what's happening, man? I hope you're good and stuff. Yeah, yesterday was kind of wild, man. Sloan Street with all those like stance cars and stuff. It was a madness. So Israel said one of 3 Porsche 959s using the car Riley in 1985. Jesus Christ, that's ages ago. So from 1985, that's a full 35 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just looks so cool. Porsches, man, I just love they're so simple and yet so cool at the same time. It's German engineering, isn't it? And if you look at the tailpipe in the back of this thing, it was like sticking out, and it was thick AF. It was like, I don't know, man. It was like half an inch thick. It was crazy to see that. And I was just trying to imagine how crazy that must have sounded, like a full speed, like going through the desert. Yeah, it'd have been insane. So that's pretty sick. And Israel also said the green F12 and Lago is crazy. Yeah, I want to hear that thing because it just looked good, man. It was like making green great again in the right kind of way for me. I just think, wow, that was a beautiful looking car. But, would you take that, or would you have the F12 that was sitting next to it, the F12 TDF next to it? I'm gonna go with the F12. You know, it's like the Enlago looks cool. I appreciate that, but the TDF just. For me, yeah, I'm having that. Like, it is cool AF, man. Can't help myself, but it's just, yeah, I'd rather have that than the Enlago. But I'm pretty sure the Enlago probably sound better. I'm not gonna deny that. It's pretty cool. And then when we left Joe Macari, actually we went to Joe Macari's service center first before going to Joe Macari. So at the service center, we saw quite a few nice cars, loads and loads of Maseratis, man. There was a Speciale, very, very cool. There was a 812 super fast, all in black. But it had the most damaged wheel, man. Someone hit the curb hard, yeah, and damaged the wheel. So I will be editing a video for that very, very soon. It was pretty cool. What else was there? I think there was a Ferrari 400i. I'd never seen that before in my life. It was some old thing from, I don't know what year it was, but it was just like, damn, 400i. It's like, apparently it's the cheapest Ferrari you can buy to get into V12s in the Ferrari like atmosphere ecosystem. According to Henry Hall, who is not on the stream today. That's the info that I got from him yesterday. So that was kind of cool. Man, Israel's got more informations up in here, man. Okay, let me read all your informations. Israel said, the green F1 Lago is great. Oh, I read it already. Then he also said, and a red 959S 1 of 30. You know what? I never even saw that because we had to leave, innit? Oh no. I have to go back there again. Yeah, I missed that one, man. Damn it. Damn it. I'm pretty sure you got that, Israel. Yeah, Israel, when's the videos going up, man, from your crazy gimbal that you had yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. No, it was the day before, innit? It was Saturday. Israel said that, and a beautiful 250 GT SWB in white with the TDF colors in the strip. Yeah, I saw that one. It was beautiful, man. The French colors on the TDF on the front of it was on the bonnet was so nice to see that. That is a beautiful beast. What a car. Short wheelbase. Israel said, if you want to hear the F12 and Lago, check the seen through glass video on YouTube. Okay, that's a good point. I'll watch that tomorrow then. That's oh man, imagine driving that. Oh my god, how does he get to drive these cars, man? It's not fair. I want to drive one of those. So Joe Macari, let me drive on one of your cars, man. Jesus Christ. Drowsy Insomnio said the 959 was next to the Dakar. Yeah, it was. But I was so engrossed because the thing is that we didn't have a lot of time to film in there because, like, I think we only had like a few minutes, but I kind of took a bit longer because I was filming and doing a live stream as well. So when we had to leave, I was like, oh crap, I haven't like filmed everything yet because filming takes time, innit? So yeah, I kind of missed that one. I'm gonna have to go back to film that one especially because it was so sick. What else is there? So Israel said, whenever I manage to control it, it's wild. Oh my gosh, are you talking about the gimbal, man? What do you mean? Whenever I manage to control it, it is wild. Do you mean your crazy gimbal that does all kinds of weird stuff? Yeah, it's pretty insane. Oh, do you mean see through glass talking about the Enlago when he tries to control it and it goes wild? So Israel Perez said, I get to 5K subscribers, then you may knock your then they may knock your door. I know, man. So look, we made it to 4K already, so 5K is the next target. So I don't know if you guys can see my new on-screen graphics. So I've done this one. It's a bit simpler. And on the bottom right-hand corner, you can see it says target 5K. So turn on your notifications if you haven't already, so that you know when the stream is going to go live. So yeah, 5K, that'd be so sick. I can't wait for that. Yeah, that gimbal, man. It's like it just takes. You just have to get used to it. It's like new tech for you, so it's like you'd be alright. You have to film more and get used to it, and then you'd be alright. But it's nice, man, especially for like doing like vlogs and stuff, because the iPhone 11 is pretty smooth already anyway. Because with the gimbal, that's like super smooth, man. It's gonna be butter, like a hot knife through butter for sure. That's gonna be so sick. What else is going on here? Ooh, okay. What have I missed? Mention your podcast. Mention your podcast. I think I did it already, Israel, but I'll do it again. So in case anyone's watching right now, you haven't seen, I've recently started a podcast. I've just uploaded my third podcast so far. My latest podcast is about a guy called Joe Menezes. I can't say he's from Portugal, so he's like an automotive photographer. And we talked about his journey and his story into becoming a car photographer. And this is the guy who saw a 250 driving in London and a 250 short wheelbase and a Maserati MC12. Like, it's crazy, over 2 weekends in London. So I spoke to him about basically how he came to see these amazing cars. And that's what the story of the podcast is about. So you can find the podcast. It's called Car Radio. So if you go into Apple Podcasts, you go to Google Podcasts, you go to Spotify, just look for Car Radio or Car Radio Podcast. You find it. Or if you go to my story, you click the link, it'll take you there. Or go to rockerstv.com and there's a special podcast link on there as well. It'll take you straight to the page. So let me know what you guys think. Remember to subscribe. I think you can subscribe to the podcast. To share it as well with other people and comment on all that stuff like you do on YouTube. So yeah, it was fun, man. It was cool. It's always amazing to hear other people's stories. Yeah, I love that. Jao is a cool dude, man. Cool dude. Yes, the gimbal mentioned in the podcast. I've done it already. All right, people. Look, I think it's everyone's going to sleep now. It's time to go. It's time to go to bed because it's school night. So I'll do a podcast tomorrow evening. Probably going to be 9 o'clock. So I guess I'll see you guys then. And Israel, I want to see those videos, man, from the weekend. Hopefully sometime soon. Hey, okay, I'll text you. That's what I'll do. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's podcast. Podcast? Live stream, I mean. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. Or I might go into London and do a live stream from there. That could be interesting. So let's see how that goes. Maybe Israel, maybe you want to come tomorrow. What do you think? If you're free, that is. But anyway, good night, people. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's almost good morning. Jeez. Oh my God. No. Um, I mean streaming. So you said mention your podcast. Okay, I think I see what you mean. See you guys tomorrow.